Dr. Manmohan Singh, India's only Prime Minister whose signature appeared on Indian currency notes. 27 December was a day when Indian flag was flown at half-mast because India had lost one of the greatest economists and former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. Born on 26 September 1932 in what is now Pakistan's Punjab, Dr. Singh was highly qualified and you would be stunned to know his qualifications. He completed his bachelor's and master's in economics from Punjab University in the year 1957 and later he completed his tripos in economics from one of the world's top universities, University of Cambridge. In 1960, he goes to University of Oxford to complete his DPhil. After completing his DPhil, Dr. Singh returns to India. His career in the government of India began in the year 1971 when he was appointed as economic advisor in the Ministry of Commerce and he was soon promoted to chief economic advisor in the Ministry of Finance. In addition, Dr. Singh also held positions of secretary in the Finance Ministry, deputy chairman of Planning Commission, governor of RBI, the very reason why his signature appeared on Indian currency notes. In 1991, this one man's vision changed the course of Indian economic history forever. In 1991, India was on the brink of bankruptcy and its foreign reserves were so low that it was barely enough to pay for 2 weeks of imports. And that is when India's Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao chose Dr. Manmohan Singh to be his finance minister. And here's what he did: LPG reforms, liberalization, privatization and globalization. He opened India's economy to foreign investment, simplified business regulations and ended license raj, reduced import tariffs and devalued rupee to boost exports, encouraged privatization and reduced government control over industries. And what were the results? India's economy started growing faster, business flourished, investments poured in, and India became one of the key players in global economy. India's foreign reserves, which were barely $1 billion in the year 1991, rose to $600 billion in 2009. Dr. Manmohan Singh was India's 14th Prime Minister and he presided over this position for over a decade from 2004 to 2014. Firstly, under his tenure, India's GDP was growing at the rate of 8 to 9% annually and the country emerged as the world's second fastest growing economy in 2007 and is also known for introducing some of the major welfare programs. For example, Right to Information Act, one of the most powerful acts that empowered ordinary citizens to question the government, demand information and expose corruption. Narega, one of the largest work guarantee program in the world. Dr. Singh was the one who introduced Right to Education Act in the year 2009. This act provided free education to all the children aged 6 to 14 and it made free education for children a fundamental right. And it was under his watch that Aadhaar project was born. Next, the historic India-US civil nuclear deal of 2008. And this was also the first time that India was being recognized as nuclear weapon country. He was often termed as a remote control prime minister or silent prime minister, but interestingly, he never shied away from giving press conferences.